Presented by Listen Headlines, latest world news from trusted sources. Updating daily at 6 a.m. New York. Global Issues News Headlines. September 1st, 8:51 America, New York. What Niger's coup says about U.S. security assistance in the Sahel. Washington, D.C., September 1st, IPS. In what has become an all-too-familiar phenomenon, U.S. trained security personnel have been implicated in the July 26 coup that deposed Niger's democratically elected president, Mohamed Bazoum. Read the full story, What Niger's coup says about U.S. security assistance in the Sahel, on globalissues.org. Right-pointing arrow.
The Independent.
September 1st, 8:08 America, New York. What is Russia's Satan II hypersonic intercontinental nuclear missile? Vladimir Putin has repeatedly tried to talk up the specifications of the RS-28 Sarmat. Copyright, EPA.
Mirror World News.
September 1st, 8:04 America, New York. 30 sheep found dead with no eyes or brains as fears mythical goatsucker to blame. The sheep, from 2 separate farms in Peru, were found without their eyes and brains, with 2 tiny holes in their heads, with locals fearing when the beast will strike next.
RT World News.
September 1st, 8:02 America, New York. First traces of radioactive isotope found near Fukushima wastewater release. The concentration of tritium was almost 6,000 times lower than the maximum permitted level, according to Japanese experts.
Wall Street Journal World News.
September 1st, 8 o'clock America, New York. Trump's newest lawyer is critic of racketeering prosecutions. Steve Sato's hiring didn't surprise other criminal defense attorneys, who said he has a reputation as an aggressive advocate.
Wall Street Journal World News. September 1st, 8 o'clock America, New York. To pay for weight loss drugs, some take second jobs, ring up credit card debts. Some people are paying more than $10,000 a year out of pocket for Ozempic and Mounjaro. Wall Street Journal World News.
September 1st, 7:58 America, New York. Walgreens chief executive Roz Brewer steps down. Walgreens Boots Alliance chief executive Rosalind Brewer has stepped down less than 3 years after taking the helm of the pharmacy operator.
Wall Street Journal World News.
September 1st, 7:55 America, New York. What are America's bucket list sports experiences? Tennis at the U.S. Open is one. The Masters is another. What other tickets in this country live up to the billing?
The Washington Times Stories. Advocacy.
September 1st, 7:53 America, New York. Pope arrives on first visit to Mongolia as Vatican relations with Russia and China remain strained. Pope Francis arrived in Mongolia on Friday morning to encourage one of the world's smallest and newest Catholic communities. The Independent. September 1st, 7:45 America, New York. Lavrov says Russia will block G20 declaration if views are ignored, dimming India's hopes of consensus. G20 under India's presidency risks going down as first to conclude without a statement. Copyright. Pool, AFP via Getty Images.
Wall Street Journal World News.
September 1st, 7:42 America, New York. U.S. employers added XXX,000 jobs in August. Economists estimate U.S. employers added 170,000 to payrolls, the smallest gain this year.
The Independent.
September 1st, 7:40 America, New York. Spain's men's coach asks for forgiveness for applauding Rubial's diatribe against false feminists. The coach of Spain's men's national soccer team has asked for forgiveness for applauding the claim by Luis Rubiales that he was the victim of a smear campaign from false feminists, following an uproar after he kissed a player on the lips at the Women's World Cup. Copyright 2023 The Associated Press.
BBC News World.
September 1st, 7:35 America, New York. Typhoon Saola and Storm Haikui head towards China seen from satellite. A multi-day time-lapse shows Typhoon Saola and Storm Haiku moving across the Pacific Ocean.
The Washington Times Stories. Advocacy. September 1st, 7:31 America, New York. Mission to oust Manchin as latest test case for GOP establishment versus conservative flank. The mudslinging between West Virginia Governor Jim Justice and Representative Alex Mooney is pitting the Republican establishment against the conservative wing in the GOP's bid to unseat one of the most vulnerable Senate Democrats, Joe Manchin III.
The Independent.
September 1st, 7:28 America, New York. AP election brief. What to expect in Rhode Island special primaries. A crowded field of candidates will be on the ballot in Rhode Island with an eye on replacing former Democratic U.S. Representative David Cicilline. Copyright 2017. The Associated Press.